guys, what is happening and welcome back to a brand new video. So today what we're doing, we are continuing the DC5 turbo build, and we've got a couple of things to remove, things to relocate. So what we're going to do is have a little blast this evening, see what we can get done, and obviously wait for the next part. And this is going to be a gradual step-by-step build of the DC5 and what we're actually doing. So yeah, without further ado, make sure you like, share, subscribe, all that madness. Let's get on with the video, let's go. Right guys, so you've just joined me after a night shift, so I've had like the shittest sleep ever, and we're back in the car. This week has been so like non-productive, it's been unbelievable. Literally nights, I feel like my week of nights is just dead. But anyway, we've had some parcels, we've had some orders come in. I feel like this build, yeah, is just constant order, pay for, and literally like, there's no like progressive. You know, like when you do like a normal car and you do like intercooler, induction kit, exhaust, like I feel like this magnitude of build, it's like you have to make sure you're committed, because if you start putting bits of money away for bits and then you're like, shit, what have I done? This is like an all or nothing thing, and I'm at the point where now it's like I'm not seeing any progress, if that makes sense. Even though in the back of my head I know that it's going to be like night and day different, but it's not like, you know, you put an induction kit on and it makes a noise. This is like just coin. But yeah, hopefully, apart from a couple of boost gauges, and depends what I'm going to do with the ECU, we should have everything we need for the car. So unless something silly pops up that I really don't think I haven't thought of, we should have everything. So I ordered this the other day, so we got 10W50 Fux Titan oil, so we got 6 litres of that, because we have got an oil cooler going on the car. So apparently it's going to take like 4, maybe 5 litres, start the car up, let the oil run through. So I reckon about 6 litres with the oil cooler. So ordered that bad boy, so we got 6 litres from OP Oils. So we got that. We've ordered some heat shrink for the wiring in the engine bay and stuff like that, so I don't actually know what I'm going to do yet. I don't know if I'm at the point now where I'm like, listen, let's just focus on the turbo build and just get that done. But the other part of me is like, well, the car isn't running and it's not doing anything and we're waiting for bits. Should I like strip the wiring back and like try and proper clean up the engine bay? So I'm to and froing on what to do there. So here's one, yeah, I didn't know this, so I'm hoping this will help you guys as well. So yes, let's talk ECU, so let me show you. Right, so here is the Jap spec JDM ECU. So this is the ECU, and obviously because my one's been mapped, mine's a K Pro. So let me explain. Obviously I wanted to go K Pro V4, which is obviously the newest ECU. So I do believe the K100 is like the older version that they don't sell anymore. So quite a few people want to buy the K100s because it's a lot cheaper than a K Pro. K Pro is like 850 quid. The K100 is about 400, 450 with the ECU. So there's me thinking, I'm going to get my ECU, I'm going to order a K Pro off Integra, and then I'll just sell my K100. Little do I know, and you lot might probably know this as well, or might not know this, but the K100 and the K Pro bit isn't actually the ECU, it is like a board that they solder in. So there's me thinking, I'm going to sell my K100 for 400 quid. K Pro is only 850, so really 850 and get the K Pro. But I wouldn't have an ECU, so you have to get the board taken off the ECU and then send your ECU off to Integra. And I'm just literally like, is it worth it? Like, I know you can data log and you can have an iPad on the dash, but I'm like, bro, literally I've spent this much money now. I'm like, is it really going to benefit me? Like, if anyone's got K Pro or K100, please comment down below, let me know. But my thoughts for it, to be honest with you, were, if I get the car map, so if doing everything on the drive, obviously, we need to make sure it works. If I had a K Pro, I could message my tuner or the fabricator, and he can send, obviously pay for it. They can send you like a base file, so obviously the car's running on different injectors, it's turbo now, so all these different elements. So obviously I can check it, see if it works. But with the K100, you can't do that because you don't have that kind of accessibility. But I do believe I can take the ECU out with obviously the K-Pro in it, so I'll show you now. I'm going to unplug it, disconnect it, and then we can send my ECU with the K100 off to the mapper. So rather than email it, plug it in on the drive, I'm going to have to take the ECU out, send it to, I don't know who I'm going to use yet. Obviously you got, is it Speed Racers? You've got, is that Speed Racers Gordon? You've got JCal. You've got the one that did Officially Gassed. I can't remember his name. Obviously JCal, EFI. I don't really know who to go to be honest with you. So I could just potentially send them my ECU, and they could load a base map on it, and then when I come to actually mapping it, I've got a base map. I can make sure everything's fine, and then when we do map it, we know everything's sound. Whereas if I don't do that, I'm gonna have to get the car towed to the mapper. I don't know if it's going to work properly because we haven't tested it. So it's just a lot of things that I've been trying to get into my head and try and understand of how to do this the best way. Probably K-Pro would be best, but when I've put fuckloads of money into this already, I'm like, is it really going to benefit? Is the net extra like £700-800 really going to benefit me? I'm going to run oil pressure, boost pressure, all these. I'm going to run like 3 or 4 gauges anyway, just to make sure I know the car's running properly. But is it really worth the hassle and the extra money to like pay for? So yeah, enough talking. We're going to take the ECU out now, and then if it stops raining, we might get out into the old engine bay. So let's go. Right then, cheeky 10 mil. Right, don't do it up, loosen it off instead. Like so, and then move on over this way. Can you see it? Hopefully you can. There we go. Should come out like so. Not so easy as that, guys. The ECU is out. This belongs to the original reg. So the so this is the ECU, but the K100 is inside. So what I'll do in a minute, I'll open it up and just show you what's inside. So yeah, this is like a mounting bracket. So really, it was only 3 bolts. It was like 1, 2, and then 3. So yeah, you don't have to take all the bracket out, but while I'm doing it, I might as well take it all out. Do you know what I mean? So sweet. So the next part of the build, yeah, this wiring here, so all this engine harness, I've got to disconnect it, and instead of it coming like that, it's literally got a plumb underneath the steering rack. So what I'll do is I'll try and undo. So realistically, I think all I've got left to do is cut all this plastic off, and then it looks like it's those 2 connectors there, so those ones there. Hopefully if I disconnect them, and then I believe it's got to run down the back of this rather than over the top of it, because obviously manifold, heat, all that kind of stuff. So yep. So as you can tell, this is like bedded, man. So currently sending the EP3 belt back to Integra. They said they'd accept that as a refund. So I've ordered the DC5 one, which has been delivered, so we got that to fit now. I've ordered some detent springs, hybrid racing detent springs, from Exo Racing. Apparently that could be the reason why it could be jumping out a second. So it was only like 23 quid, so I thought, you know, when I take the gearbox mount off to do the Powerflex bush, we'll replace them anyway. Obviously new oil, new thermostat, so new thermostat housing, because I've like disconnected that anyway. I can't actually think. New spark plugs as well. I've ordered BK8, I believe. So yeah, everything's been ordered. We just got to get it all fitted. So yeah, honestly, this is chaos. There's so much shit to do. I've got that many bolts now. I'm like, where the hell does this even go? So another thing I'm thinking, the wiring harness. I don't want this. I don't want this. I don't want this. I don't want all this here. So I don't know if I'm going to do it, but I want to get the fuse box and put it in the glove box. So I want to take it out, cut the wiring, and put the wiring back in where the glove box is, so all this space is nice. Also, what I am thinking, we're still waiting on going to get connectors, but I'm debating to pull the hose, the wiring out there, and I want to run it through. I'll send pictures, but a guy has ran it, so like the wiring runs around the back of his wheel arch, and where the indicator wiring goes through, he's literally ran it through there, and it looks, you know what I mean, it's like it's one less wire out the way, and it looks a lot cleaner. So yeah, I think I want to do that as well. So yeah, right, I'm going to cut all this, disconnect that, and see if I can pull the wiring harness to one side and then feed it back through that little bit there. So there was a few more connectors than I originally thought. So there's one sitting at the back of the engine, and there's 1, 2, 3 on the gearbox, and then obviously those 2 down there that I've disconnected earlier. Those are probably like your main bulk of your harness, and I believe that is pretty much it. Jesus, there's so much there. So yeah, I do want to take all this off, this like cowling stuff. I don't like it at all. So if anyone knows what they could recommend replacing it with, I'd appreciate that, you know, because yeah, I don't want this like garden centre kind of vibes in the car anymore. I want Fast and Furious things. Right, so I just want to have a cheeky little look inside. I'm not going to mess with anything because I don't want to ruin it, but let's have a look, see what we're working with. So it's just 4 screws, I believe. Come on, baby. Let's go then, slip her up. There we go. So that's what it is then, guys. So look, this is all new to me as well. So like, this is what you get. So when you buy like a K or K100, you get this little board in here. So your ECU, so people are saying sell this as one, then buy a second-hand ECU and then get a K-Pro, which is just going to work out mega money. So yeah, there you go, guys, there's my little K100. So yeah, easy as that. Just thought I'd take it out and show you guys what it's actually like. It's cool. Guys, this was only a quick brief video, so we've done a fair bit. ECU's been out, wiring is pretty much out. This is the thing, what I'm going to do now is, so I'm going to leave this video open, so I'm going to be checking the comments, checking suggestions, what should I do? Regards to the ECU, do I keep the K100, do I just sell it, get a K-Pro? And in regards to the engine bay with the wiring, do you reckon I should take the sheathing off? Like I say, if anyone's done this or anything, link down below. Literally, like, put a picture on Instagram, share me in it so I can see it. Like, I'll go through all the comments, I comment back, I reply, I like them, I share them and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, when you do comment, it does go a long way because I do actually find help in it. So yeah, not only are you helping me, you're probably helping out the people that are watching this video as well. So yeah, just want to say thanks for watching, guys. I told you, step by step we'll get there. I know obviously we're not fitting turbo parts every single day because obviously that would be the dream, but we ain't there yet, but one day we will. So yeah, we keep digging, we keep getting there, and step by step we will progress. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the week with the next follow-up video. So peace.